In this video, I am going to explain about the vaccination failure. Now let's focus on the basics, that is what is vaccine and what is vaccination. So vaccine is any biological preparation that provides acquired immunity to a particular infectious disease. So what is vaccine is nothing but you are going to prepare it from the live organisms, and you are going to attenuate it, inactivate that particular virus or bacteria, and that will be given into the body through the vaccine process. So what happens during vaccination is, if you are taking a vaccine, our body will start producing antibodies to that inactivated antigens. That is the purpose of giving the vaccine. Vaccination is nothing but the administration of vaccine into our body so that our immunity will be improvised and protected from various diseases. So this process of administering the vaccine into our body is called as vaccination. Vaccine failure. So in spite of taking the vaccine to a particular disease, if we are exposed and we are developing with that particular disease, then we term it as vaccine failure. So vaccine failure is when a disease occurs in a person despite being vaccinated. Then we call it as vaccine failure. So this vaccine failure is of two types: primary vaccine failure and secondary vaccine failure. So primary vaccine failure is a condition where our body doesn't produce antibodies though we are taking the antigens, inactivated antigens in the form of vaccine. That is primary vaccine failure. Whereas secondary vaccine failure is a condition where our body produces antibodies in response to that particular vaccination, but the production of that antibodies will decline at a faster rate than the expected rate. So that is called as secondary vaccine failure. So in many cases we use booster doses to overcome this secondary vaccine failure condition. So the immunization programs are very successful to deliver the safe vaccination for the human population. But the vaccines are not 100% efficacious and effective. So we consider various endpoints to say that the vaccine is a failure. They may be like disease prevention. If the particular disease is not prevented in spite of the vaccine, or if the disease is provoking again and again if you are taking this particular vaccine, or if it is not efficacious, like though you are taking the vaccine, you have been exposed to that particular disease or you are developing that particular disease, that is lack of efficacy of that particular vaccine. So the reasons for vaccination failure are manifold and include, but are not restricted to the following. So there may be various reasons. These are the mentioned reasons are not only limit. There are various reasons, but I have only listed a few of them. So the first type of reasons for the failure of the vaccine are which are related to the host. So the host related issues for the failure of the vaccine. Among them, the first one is immunodeficiency. So the deficiency of the immune system. So though you are giving the vaccine, because of the lack of our immunity, it is not developing the antibodies. And the second one is age-related maturation and senescence of immune responsiveness. Senescence is a condition where as the age increases, our immunity will be decreased. And next one is insufficient or suboptimal immune response to one or more antigenic vaccine components or vaccine strains or stereotypes. This may or may not be measurable by standard laboratory tests such as serum antibody test. So whatever vaccine you are using, it may be active against only few strains. So a vaccine, a particular virus may have different strains which may develop a disease. But our vaccine may develop only immunity for only few strains of that particular vaccine. And the last one is interference due to other infectious disease. A particular person is having any other infectious disease and that is causing the effect on our vaccine. For example, if you have the enterovirus infection and you are taking the oral polio vaccine. So this enterovirus have a capacity to infect your stomach. So when you are taking the polio vaccine orally, the efficacy of the vaccine may be affected. Some of the other host related issues for the vaccination failure of waning immunity, nothing but decreasing immunity. Then suboptimal health status. Suboptimal health status means you are having some underlying diseases, you may have malnutrition condition. And the next one is immunological interference. You may have maternal antibodies or other any other immunoglobulins, that is immunological interference. They may be interfering with this particular immunity development. And the next one is pre-existing infection. Before you are administered with that particular vaccine, you are already having that particular virus in our body. Pre-existing infection. You are taking a vaccine to prevent certain disease, but you are already infected with that particular disease, and in the incubation period if you are taking vaccine, it develops the vaccine failure. And the next one is immunosuppressive therapy. Usually the immunosuppressive therapy we use for the organ transplantation patients to suppress the immunity. Vaccine related issues for developing the failure of the vaccine. So as we have discussed, vaccine is not 100% efficacious against antigens. So a single disease may be developed with various strains of the single virus. So in your vaccine, if you are not covering all the strains of a vaccine or all serotypes or genotypes or different variants of that particular antigen, then our vaccine will be a failure. Because if you are not covering all the strains, any other leftover strain may cause that particular disease. Then antigenic interference or other vaccine interactions. If you are administering one or two or more vaccines at a time, so one vaccine may interact with the other vaccine, which may develop in the failure of the vaccine. And the last one is manufacturing related issues. It may be defective quality of that particular vaccine, batch variations of the vaccine, which may develop the failure of the vaccine. Failure to vaccinate. If you are not getting vaccinated, how your vaccine will work? Without taking the vaccine, it will not definitely work, right? So what may be the reasons for failure of to vaccinate? Usage issues. There may be administration errors. It may be the wrong dose, inadequate dose, improper dilution. All these are the administration errors which may develop the failure of the vaccine. Then the vaccination series is incomplete. You have to take the vaccine in 3 different intervals, but you are taking it only once. That is series incomplete or non-compliance. Nothing but you are not following the standard schedule. So failure to vaccinate rather than the vaccination failure. You are not at all getting vaccinated. Then how our vaccine will work? And if you are not storing the vaccine properly, then it may develop the failure of the vaccine. And if you are using the expired vaccine, then also it will not work properly. It develops the failure of the vaccine. Immunization program related issues for the failure of the vaccine. If proper recommendations are not being provided for the public to get vaccinated, to get booster doses, they will not get vaccinated. So proper recommendation should be done for their vaccination schedule. And if there is lack of vaccine, then the program is incomplete. You are supposed to give vaccination for 500 individuals or 500 kids in a particular program, but you have only 200 vaccines to be given. So remaining 300 people are not being vaccinated. So the program is incomplete. So there may be one or more reasons to get not getting vaccinated. So all this results in the failure of the vaccine. So this slide gives the overall explanation about the vaccine failure and the failure to vaccinate. The host related issues may be immunodeficiency, suboptimal immune response, immature immune system, poor health, nothing but underlying diseases, waning immunity, immunological interference, maybe the presence of maternal immunity or the incubating infection. After already you are being affected with that particular disease, then you are taking the vaccination, that is incubating infection. Then the vaccine related issues for the failure of the vaccine. The vaccine itself may be low potency, it may have incorrect serotype, it may be a poor match to the field strain of the same serotype, interference with the other vaccines. If you are co-administering any other vaccine along with this particular vaccine, you may have vaccine interactions. And the next one is manufacturer problems. the poor quality of that particular batch preparation of the vaccine. All this may be the reasons for the failure of the vaccine. Then failure to vaccinate. The people are not getting vaccinated. So it results in the failure of our vaccine. So incorrect usage. You are being vaccinated but in the wrong dose, in the wrong route of administration. You are not being vaccinated with a booster dose. Your vaccine is not stored properly. Or you are using a vaccine which is already expired. All this results in the failure of the vaccine. And the next one is program related problems. Your vaccine is not available to all the participants in that particular program. Incorrect timings. You are supposed to get vaccinated at 2 years, but you are not getting vaccinated in the given interval of time. Then suboptimal schedule. The number and timing of doses is not proper. Then it develops the failure of the vaccine. So the immunization schedule which is to be followed. So at birth, everyone should get the BCG, oral polio vaccine and hepatitis B. So according to the age, various vaccines are scheduled already. So according to this schedule, the people should get vaccinated. If any changes are there, this particular schedule will be updated accordingly by the WHO or the government.